Hey everybody, this is the third pair tray coming at you with a discussion video. Now this is going to be a discussion video regarding One Piece chapter 1054 titled Flame Emperor. This is going to be talking about one of three major parts of the chapter. The part that I want to talk about before I get to the real part that I want to talk about is I want to focus on the Nefertari section of the chapter. Cobra's dead. The king of the Nefertari kingdom is dead. Yeah, so Alabasta is, there are going to be some pretty deep sand. And it also doesn't help that Vivi is missing. So, there are already theories abound as to what happened. We don't know who killed Cobra. More than likely, it was probably a CP0 agent. And it was just the way it was orchestrated. Oh, Sabo did it. No, he was framed. So, Vivi's missing, which kind of leads me to believe either Garp helped her escape, or maybe she managed to stow away with Rebecca back to the Riku Kingdom, or Shirahoshi back to the Fishman Island. Either way, because Vivi's a warrior, she's a survivor, she knows how to get out of tough situations. So if she's missing, she was either captured or she got away. And I want to say she got away somehow. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about there. Like potentially what could have happened to Vivi, potentially who could have killed Cobra. It wasn't really that much of a discussion. It was just more so, what could have potentially happened, because out of all of the 20 families that originally started the world government, the 20 heads of the 20 kingdoms that started the world government, one of the families chose to stay in the mainland, and that family was the Nefertaris of Alabasta. All the other kings, and I can only assume queens too, all the rulers went and ascended to the Holy Land of Castle Pangea above the Red Line. The Nefertaris decided to stay behind, and they've been kind of... None of the Celestial Dragons or any of the world government higher-ups like them because of that. They'll accept them at Reverie, but they kind of look at them as the odd ones out, the black sheep. They honestly gotta look at them as traitors. So, it really does make you wonder who killed Cobra. So, there's that. There's that part. The second major part I want to talk about is the fact that Shanks is there. Shanks is at Wano. He's outside Wano right now. He mentions that he hasn't been there since they said their farewell to Odin years ago. My thing is, what he says at the end, well, not at the end of the chapter, when it's the end of his appearance in the chapter, apparently they're going to go for the One Piece now. It was a shocker for everyone to hear him say this, but it kind of affirmed something that was in our minds for the longest time. Shanks knows where the One Piece is. In fact, it's actually pretty much confirmed that he does know where it is because he was on the ship when they docked it outside of Laugh Tale. So it's not that he doesn't know the way there. I mean, he has to have some idea of where to go to get there. Not to mention, he's the captain of the Red Hair Pirates. And you need 4 red poneglyphs just so you can find the way to get to Laugh Tale. And so far, we do know that there are 4. We saw one on Zoe. There used to be one on Fishman Island, but they moved it. Kaido has one, and Big Mom had one. Why do I have a feeling that Shanks has the one that used to be at Fishman Island? Because it's a red poneglyph and he's the captain of the red-haired pirates. I'm just saying. And outside of White, because when Whitebeard was alive, he really was the closest man to the One Piece because he was the strongest man in the not in the universe, in the world. Now that he's dead and Kaido just got defeated, Shanks is now definitively the strongest of the emperors now. So that means now he's the closest one to One Piece. Which is pretty evident considering the fact that he flat out said, okay, Beckman, let's go. We're getting the One Piece. Why is it every time you show up, dude, the story just gets even more hype? You're like the Chuck Norris of the verse. Like, everything you do is insane. You show up in the beginning of the series and you scare away a Leviathan with a glare. Insane. You show up back and you're drinking with Mihawk, the strongest swordsman in the world. Crazy. You clash with one arm with the strongest man in the universe. Why do I keep wanting to say universe? Got everything everywhere and all at once on my mind, but I digress. You clearly clash with the strongest man in the universe and you cause the sky above you to... The clouds literally do this. And then later on, you go to a war, and with words, you stop the fighting. You literally convince the Fleet Admiral to cause a ceasefire. Shanks is going to do something insane at the very end, and I am going to lose my mind along with the entire fan base. But that's neither here nor there. And that's pretty much all I got to discuss about what went down in the chapter. Actually, another thing I want to discuss is... Momonosuke's power growth, and it's not really that much to talk about. It's just a little nitpick about how he apparently trained with his power, yet he doesn't know how to blow fire. You've been training in secret to master your transformations, and you even know how to make flame clouds at this point, and a whole week went by to which Luffy had to recover. Momo, you didn't even think to go to like a mountain or a field and to transform and try to spit fire out of your mouth? There's a whole admiral who is literally a living forest. Fire would be perfect against him, and you can't even produce a flame. He tried using blast breath against him, and he was like, it was like a wisp. And then he proceeds to bite him. It's like, okay, unless you can put hockey on your teeth at this point, which I don't think you can, Momo, you're not going to do anything. You're biting wood. You're a dragon biting a big-ass tree. And then you immediately got tangled in roots and vines. And it's like, wow. Good Lord. Anywho, but that's neither here nor there. Speaking of which, that's going to be the topic of my next video, which is going to come out pretty soon. So, for now, this has been the Third Pair Trey. Be sure to rate the video, like, comment, and subscribe as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.